Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is a slightly different video than what you're used to. We're not going to be playing the Hot Tea Legacy Challenge today. Instead, I'm going to be learning how to make mail sims all over again. As you guys may or may not know, I have been working on my new save file, so I haven't had much time to play the sims or create sims. I'm still good at making mail sims, but I think as all of us simmers know, making mail sims is a different skill altogether. So in order to prepare for this video, I did do some CC shopping for some mail CC and presets, and I'm pretty happy with what I found. Obviously me from the future here, I'm happy with all the mail sims that I created today, so I feel like I've kind of gotten my groove back. I will say since recording this video, I did change my sim style slightly, so it's nothing too crazy. Like, they all look the same as far as facial structure. It's just like skin details that I changed on them. But yeah, you will be seeing these sims around in my Hot Tea Legacy gameplay, as you guys may or may not. Well, no, you guys don't know. This video is going up first, but yeah, you will see one of these sims in the next part. But yeah, this first sim that I'm making, I'm not even gonna lie guys, this is my favorite, and I am planning on making him the second love interest for the Hot Tea Legacy Challenge. Honestly, no, expect him to be the next hair. Like, I'm pretty set on that. But yeah, he was giving me like Roderick vibes from Diary of the Wimpy Kid. But no, I was using references on all of them, so it wasn't even intentional, and I don't even think the reference looks like Roderick from Diary of the Wimpy Kid. I just think somehow my interpretation ended up looking like, I don't know, some sort of like, I don't know, like distant cousin maybe. Like, they're not one for one identical, but I see a resemblance. I don't know. But yeah, no, he's definitely my favorite out of the 3 male sims that I made. Yeah, I always start my sims the same by doing like adding the facial presets and then going into skin details. And then I think right now I'm just like fixing his torso because as you can see he has 2 belly buttons, so can't be having that. But yeah, I do preset skin details first and just any minor adjustments. I'm also trying to get good at looking at the side profile because I always neglect that, and my sims end up looking crazy in game as a result. But you know, as you see while I'm making it, I'm like constantly making sure to remind myself to like check the side profile. But he looks good so far. I think the only skin detail I changed is like the initial overlay that I put on him that affects his like shading. And eye details, I've also decided to go with a different eye preset, so when you see him, not in the next part but in the part after that, you will see improved version of the sim. But yeah, now I'm adding hair, so I usually do the facial presets and skin details first, and then I add the hair, clothing. I do add like a little bit of makeup just for like detailing on all of my sims. Eyelashes, of course, just everything you're gonna copy to the everyday outfits is what I do first. And I really just get in there and just edit the sims and sort of like personalize them. But I think maybe it's the hair. Now that I'm looking at it, I think it's the hair that reminds me of Roderick. I don't know if he actually looks like him, but I think the hair is definitely doing its work. Oh, and then also on tattoos, I have this like, not like shading, but it like adds color to their face so that way they don't look like so monotone, make them look a little bit more like realistic, because everybody has like red hues to their skin and stuff. So that's what I'm doing right now in tattoos. And yeah, in the reference I found, he had hand tattoos, so I'm giving him hand tattoos as well. And this was honestly so pointless. I wanted his roots to be darker, but like looking back at it now, I don't really see a difference. But it's just like small little detailing that only I know is there. And obviously adjusting his height. And for his traits, I made him like a party sim. Just like super unserious, just like wants to party all the time. I don't know, that's just the vibe I was getting from him. I was gonna make him a musician sim, but I feel like I have too many sims in my save file that are into music, so I didn't want it to be too repetitive. And yeah, for his aspiration, it's just gonna obviously reflect on him being a party goer. And random name. Honestly, I think I need to change his name. Honestly, heads up, I realized this after the fact while I was editing, but I'm pretty sure I gave all of the guys the same eyebrows. So prepare to see those eyebrows again. Also, after I get like the Sims based on with the CC and stuff, I do try to remember to save them to the gallery, because I'm having this weird glitch when once I have all my Sims like fully dressed in their CC and stuff and accessorized, once I go to save them or like play with them, they like half of their CC is missing and I have to redo everything all over again. I mean, you guys will see, because later in the video I do forget to save one of the male Sims after I get all of his design done. Like I save him at the very end, and you'll see me go back and add his skin details back because everything gets deleted. So yeah, that's just an annoying bug that I'm facing. I don't know if anybody else faces that, but yeah, it's very annoying. And now I'm just dressing him. I don't know, this is like the hardest part for me. I don't know how to dress guys. Like I swear they all end up looking the same and like having the same style. Like I end up using the same CC over and over again. I think he looks good enough. I don't know, like I said, this one was my favorite Sim. I think they all look decent. And I think him and the second one, they're like a tie for top two. I think the only reason why I like this one so much is because I think he looks like Roderick, obviously. Yeah, I'm just copying everything to his outfit, just because the purpose of these Sims was just for me to get like used to making male Sims, so I wasn't really like concerned about like going in and like adding outfits to everyone, because at this point I did not think that I was going to add them to my save file and actually like play with them and interact with them. That's a crazy random generated Sim. But yeah, this is the second one. For this reference, I found like this kind of like artsy, like fashionable Sim, so that's like kind of the vibe I was going for. But I ended up really liking this Sim too. And I kind of like convinced myself like I want him to be the love interest for the second generation of the Hot Tea Legacy Challenge, which is a doctor. So like the way he looks now doesn't quite fit like the doctor vibe. He's like more fashionable, like I can imagine him being on a runway, like a model type of thing. So obviously if I am gonna use him for the love interest for generation 2. I'm gonna give him a slight makeover, make him look a little bit more like professional and stuff and like doctorly, but him and the first one are definitely like a tie for my favorite Sims. The third one's good too. I don't think he looks bad. I thought he looked worse in the moment when I was making him, but like looking back on him, he doesn't look that bad. Like I think anything's a major improvement for how my male Sims were looking before when I would try to make them, because I don't know, I like lost my touch. I've always been decent at making male Sims. Like that's something I've always prided myself on, because everybody struggles with it. But then it's like I took a break from the Sims for like, it had to be like 5 or 6 months. And yeah, I completely forgot. Like, don't get it twisted, I can always make a really pretty female Sim, but I just lost my touch when it came to making male Sims. So this video was definitely needed for me, because I think as I've like mentioned probably like 1,000 times in my Hot Tea Legacy gameplay, is that I just gave up on making male Sims, and I've just been downloading them from like Tumblr, the gallery, and like giving them slight makeovers. But I think I'm definitely getting my groove back. I do think that all 3 of these Sims kind of have like similar like same face syndrome, because I did reuse a lot of the same presets. But hey, like your girl gotta start somewhere. Your girl gotta start somewhere. I'm also debating uploading these Sims on my Patreon. If I do, it would definitely be like a much more like base version of them. Probably just like skin details and hair, just because I don't want to like, I don't know what's early access behind a paywall, and I just don't want to like risk violating somebody's terms of service. So yeah, I mean, I definitely do think I'm teetering on the idea of like uploading them. Like I said, it'll probably be like a slightly edited version of them because my sim style has changed in the 2 days since I like recorded this video and like me doing the voiceover. So it'll probably be like a more updated version of them with my newer sim style. But yeah, regardless, they're still gonna look good. Like I don't think any of these sims are ugly. Right now I'm just looking for a hair that kind of like resembles the reference photo that I saw. I definitely feel like I need more like male CC hairs for like my black male sims. It's like I have a good amount, but it's like I don't know, are there any creators that just like specialize in like making hair for black male sims? Because I have a couple for like female black sims, but it's like I don't know, it's so hard to find. Yeah, I was struggling with the earrings because I don't know what preset I did on him. It might be his height slider that's like making his earrings hang low. But I was like teetering on the idea of giving him earrings or not because he had earrings in the reference, but none of them were sitting right. I would put them on. So in the end, I did eventually just decide to like let the earrings float, but it is kind of annoying. And yeah, then the glasses, the eyelashes. It's just like everything's conflicting. Like I said, he's giving very much like one of those like fashion dudes you would see on TikTok. Like I don't know, very into his fashion. I think the outfit I gave him, it was okay. I don't know, like I said, I'm not good when it comes to like dressing male sims. I really like have to try and like get out of my comfort zone with that, because I do end up giving them a lot of the same CC, a lot of the same styles. But yeah, I will say I did try like consciously, like when I was making these sims, consciously I tried to give them all different styles and like aesthetics. But I will say I think he's the only one that kind of like differs from the other two. Like I think the other two sims, I think that they very much have like the same style. It's just like one's a bit more dressed down ever so slightly, but I don't know. I'm just happy that they all look decent. And now the sim is done. It's just me randomizing his name and traits. We will be seeing him in the future for my Hot Tea Lexi Let's Play, but he will be a doctor and look completely different. I don't know if you guys caught that, but when I went to go save this family to the gallery, he lost all of his CC. That's because I forgot to save his base version. Like, I don't know what this glitch is, and I don't know why I have to save them before I get them all dressed up in order for them to not lose like all the progress that I added to them. But yeah, so this is me just basically going back, adding more CC on him, and honestly, I think I like him better the second time. I made like slight minor changes to like how I made him before, and I think he looks better, so I think it honestly worked out for the best. But I ended up losing everything, but yeah, definitely didn't feel good in a moment. But yeah, if anybody else is having this glitch and you know what's causing it, I would love to know because it's very annoying. Having to go back and like re-edit all of your Sims like skin details when you forget to save them in between. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what I did different to him the second time, but I think he looked much better after I had to go back and change him. I think I just gave him like slightly lighter eyes. That's because like literally I don't know what it is with me, but I always give like my Sims, like regardless of like who they are, like regardless of who they are, their style, their hair color, whatever, like I always give them pitch black dark eyes. And I was like, I made myself like aware of that with the first two Sims, and I think like after being like aware of the fact that I gave them both like pitch black dark eyes, when I had to go back and re-edit him, I decided to give him slightly lighter brown eyes. And then for this one, I think I tried to give him blue eyes, but it's like, I don't know. I think my Sims look so scary with light eyes. But I have, like, since making these Sims, I have switched to a different, like, default eye and, like, Sim style. So I'm, like, hoping that I think that they look better with lighter eyes. I don't know. I haven't made a blue-eyed Sim since switching my style, so I guess it's TBD, but yeah. Regardless, I think I did end up giving him, like, dark blue eyes because I could like tolerate that, and I think he ended up looking normal, decent. But yeah, I was using a reference for him. I don't think he looks anything like the references I was using. It was basically just like random like 90s like 90s sort of like style, like heartthrobs sort of thing. I think one of them was like Sean from Boy Meets World, and I'm like, looking back at him now, I'm just like, he doesn't look like any of the references I used, but he also doesn't look bad. He is my least favorite out of the 3 Sims I made, but it's like, I don't think he's ugly. Like, I think all of the Sims I made look better than the male Sims I was making before this. That's a given. It was rough, oh my gosh. But yeah, no, I think they're all a major improvement of like where I was before. But yeah, I didn't even really like mention about like how I make my Sims. So it's a little bit different now, but basically the base is always like a Max's Match skin, and I have a bunch of like alpha super realistic skins that I like layer on top of them, and I use the color slider mod to like change the opacity of it, so that way it has sort of that like cartoony realistic sort of look. Like I don't know how to describe my Sim style. It's like I kind of like the not even like realistic like video game vibe. Like I don't know, but I guess if I had to like describe it in words, that would be it, like realistic video game. But I don't know, I'm not too with the like realistic sort of thing. I would like go more Max's Match before I would go alpha. Like I like the cartoony style, but I also like the details you get from the alpha skins. So that's why I like the opacity is like almost all the way down. And honestly, like looking back at this, I kind of don't like the hair that I ended up settling on him. Like I think maybe that's why I'm not feeling him so much, because I'm like looking at some of these other like shaggier hairs, because that's what I was going for, like a shaggy hairstyle. I think I like them better than the one that I ended up giving him. Like this is the hair that he ends up with, which don't get me wrong, looks good. I've used it on like 1,000 other male Sims, which is why I think I ended up settling on it. Like I think I just had like sim blindness at this point after making like 3 Sims back to back in a row. Oh, and yes, I remember to save him, thank God. I learned from my mistakes from the last Sim. But I think I just had like sim blindness at this point, and I was just like went with something that I know that I like using on other Sims, but I don't think it fits him entirely. I don't know. I might go back and change his hair, but yeah, this is just me trying to pick an outfit for him. I wanted to do something like more sporty, more streetwear. I mean, I think it's definitely like sporty streetwear, but like I'm saying, like I don't think it's all that different from the first Sim I made. And also he's like dressed in all black and like dark colors and like gray and like monotone. And it's like I said, like when I make male Sims, I literally don't know what to do to like dress them up. That's kind of like always like my default. But yeah, I don't think he looks bad. I don't know. I think maybe my next challenge should be like just searching up like different like male like styles on like Pinterest and like trying to like style male sims next, because I think I'm like okay creating male sims now. I'm more comfortable with it again. Okay, yeah, and then I settled on this like half off hoodie. I think at this point, yeah, I'm just going back adding like the skin details, not skin details, but like the makeup details that like I add to all of my sims for my sim style, which I will say has changed since in these past 2 days because my sim style changed ever so slightly. But yeah, at this point I'm looking for the wired earbuds because my save file takes place in like somewhere in the early 2010s, I don't know. And I thought the wired earbuds were like cute and would be a nice little touch. And yeah, the wired earbuds are in necklaces for whatever reason, but I end up eventually finding them. And then since his hoodie is half off on like one arm, I thought he would look good with this tattoo sleeve. Also, now that I'm looking at it, he has 2 belly buttons. I'm not sure if I went back and fixed that. Oops. But like I said, at this point, I just had like sim blindness. Like I was ready like to just get out of create a sim. Like honestly, but mind you, if I was making female sims, I probably wouldn't be as like, I wouldn't be as exhausted like making 3 female sims as it is making 3 male sims. Like that's really what I'm comfortable with. Like I don't know, I'm not good at making male sims. But yeah, this is just me looking for a different hair for him. But yeah, I end up settling on the one that he had before anyways, but I definitely do need to change that hair. But yeah, that's it guys. Those are the 3 male sims that I made. I think that it was good. I think that this was a successful little challenge for me. And I can happily say that I am more comfortable making male sims now. Who knows, you guys might be seeing some more original creations from me for my save file, and if you want, they will be available on my Patreon. Hopefully I will have some more sims for you guys to download in the very near future, so I'll leave a link to my Patreon down in the description as well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for a new part of the Hot Tea Legacy, and bye. I'll see you guys next time.